Hi everyone and welcome back to Mario Maker challenging levels, except I won't be playing anyone else's challenging levels right now because my throat is really sore. I've had a long day of overtime, it's late at night, and I don't think I'll be able to even beat one freaking level, really. But I can beat my own levels if I want to. I'm feeling like showcasing my new cool conflict series to y'all. First of all though, IDs. Down here! If you want to play these levels yourself before I spoil all of them. Also, I've made some other levels, but I've already covered the Inkling and Council Land series. I've recently covered the Super Inkling Land series. These levels down here, I feel they're a little too old and all about Bowser for me to showcase them. And this level up here, I'll be showcasing it another time. Although if you want to play right now, the idea is right there for y'all to use. So, cool conflicts. It's actually my World 1 in my courses. Just because I enjoyed making it so much. First level, cool conflicts, Falcons Moves. The point of this level, to me, was to simply make a level where you blow boats up. Or ships up, technically, but really. You blow ships up. How is that not cool? Oh, also, cool conflicts? That's me trying to make something, an alternate way of saying Star Wars. That's totally not going to influence some later levels. Totally not. So the beginning is fairly standard. You can get hit and get another power-up right here. There's two paths you can take right here, although there's one that's secret while the other one is pretty standard. The door up there at least makes you continue the level, but if you want, you can go down here to take a secret passage. By the way, making this level and creating it so that it looks like you're inside the ship made me required to use every single block I could. Anyway, by going down here, you get to do this for the next area. This door is what well, I'm just gonna show. See? Of course, now all the enemies respawned. These Monty Moles, they're kind of dangerous. Actually, they're not Monty Moles, but Ranchit guys? I don't know. They have a name, I'm sure. Anyway, you blow ships up! How is that not cool? Also, in case some of you paid attention, the coins dropped. That's because up there's a spiny that's, like, it drops and starts going around, but it can't move. As soon as you press the P switch, the one block up there turns into coins and allows it to move around, which makes it hit a power block, which allows it to destroy or make the coins fall, therefore ensuring that there's not some awkward blocks just standing right there. Or bricks, really, whatever they're called. That was purely for effect I did that, yet it was very important to me. Anyway, we destroyed one ship, now let's destroy another one. A big one, in fact. Seriously, I just got a power-up. Anyway, some people might have difficulty figuring out this part, you're just supposed to run through it. And if you're having trouble, you can always climb up through here, you just have to tank a hit. Oh no, I gotta fight these enemies! Well, not really. But you know, they're there. This hammer brother can be a bit difficult for some players, however. Also, Bowser's right over there. What do you know? Yay, 1-up! Yeah, careful. When you crouch with a mystery mushroom costume, your hitbox is surprisingly small. You guys saw that? It's crazy. Anyway, we're blowing up the ship again. It's really cool. And you can see that this thing's still hanging on. But then it drops. Awesome. Anyway, you're supposed to go through this door, but you can go through this one if you want. Ah, stupid Goomba. You go all the way to the cockpit. Sort of, kinda. It was supposed to be where you would drive, but not much to it. Jump. Jump on you. Careful of the other Goomba right over here. Then go through this door. And try not to go too quickly. Technically speaking, the pipe under me you can in fact... Seriously. The pipe under me you can in fact go through, but it's the things above me, like not above me, but the cannons that drop on it will kill you if they touch you, so it's not worth it. It's just like an Easter egg that doesn't have any relevance to anything. I only started with 3 lives, by the way. Just wanted to tell you that right now. It can be quite a challenge to beat all the cool conflicts levels so far using only 3 lives. Of course, you can kind of farm them, so it's not all that difficult. Yay! Blowing up ship parts. Always awesome. You really have to set it up, so in a sense it's kind of lame, but you know, still. Cool. Anyway, you can see to the left right there that I was I actually ran out of blocks to use. So I had to use extended cannons to make it seem as if you were inside the ship right now. That's kind of too bad. Anyway, final part. And a lot of people have difficulty at this part. Now, you guys see that spiny shell hat that I could use? You're not supposed to try to catch it. It's purely there to break down all the coins, and ow. Didn't want Bowser to hit me, but whatever. So a lot of people have trouble at this part because of all the random crap happening. I can sort of understand, but it's not that difficult, and then here I get hit and die. Jeez. But seriously, it's not that difficult. You just have to be more careful compared to the other parts. Oh, seriously? I would have gotten that thing as a hat had I started as small Mario. There is a bit of RNG involved here. Wow, there's lots of RNG involved, in fact. I swear I don't die nearly as often as this on the final part. Seriously? I'm getting so unlucky. I guess I'm sharing your pains, because it's not unreasonable. Wow! I wanted to jump on it, not directly into it. I swear that final part was perfectly balanced difficulty-wise when I was practicing, but I guess not. I guess it really is a bit more difficult than it was intended to be. Like that spiny shell. The whole point of it is to simply make all the coins drop so that you do not stick around on the part where Bowser was, but it can also be kind of dangerous. Anyway, it's normal to take a hit from Bowser. It's all you really have to do, honestly. Although some people really want to finish the level with your Captain Falcon suit, which I kind of understand. After all, this level is called Falcons Moves. Anyway, that was Falcons Moves. Now let's go to Sinuses Mission. This one can be very daunting in the beginning because you're on a floating platform and you've got some enemies right away. What you're supposed to do is capture one of the ships, preferably Bowser Jr. ones, but the normal ones can work as well. Except not really. Seriously, a Koopa shell. Took possession. How is it that frickin' coins and Koopa shells can take over these things anyway? Seriously, does not make sense. Does not compute. Destroy you, destroy you. Now, the previous level was all about blowing up ships. This one is too, just in a different way. Fire at the weak points for massive damage. Now, oh, but Sinuses Mission is a bit different compared to Falcons Moves. Unlike the linear Falcons Moves, you actually have a choice in different paths. You can choose to destroy the ship and infiltrate it from the front, or you can sneak behind if you want. Or you can actually go through the front passage first, and I'll show the alternate passages later on. You have to wait a bit right here for the bombs to do their thing. It's the limitations of the engine, unfortunately. Now we're infiltrating this ship, but I wanted something different for the inside, so I chose the castle setup. If you go through here, it's for a power-up. Not very bad, but I can see how some people might think it's like a little tedious to go all the way over there. No, Careful at the blaster doors right here. Do not fall down there. There is absolutely nothing waiting for you except death. Now there's Lakitu and exclamation point right here to warn you about that thing. And also, yeah, Lakitu is really, really annoying. If you steal his cloud, however, you can use it to get one up right here, which I desperately need, actually. There's nothing down there. Don't bother. And the cloud cannot be used to sequence break or anything. Now, speaking of sequence breaks, there's one you can do in this area. If you go here and guide 2 bullet bills to be perfectly aligned to allow you to go all the way to the left, you will actually sequence break like half the level, or a good portion of it. Also, if the key update had actually happened by this point, I would have used a key, not a P-switch. Because you're supposed to go all the way over here to be able to continue through here. But it's a trap! Now we're in jail. Look at the guard, just taunting us. He can't actually kill us if we let him. But instead, he will be the one to die, thanks to our rescuer. When I discovered this setup, I just had to do it. It's too funny not to do. Now, our ship is over there. We can acquire it using this bomb, or we can continue up through this pipe. The good path is obviously to escape through the ship, but, you know, it's also the Blue Falcon, technically Falcon's ship, but, yeah. I invest way too much in the story in these few levels of mine. Don't know if it's because I'm interested in it or just because I want to spite Miyamoto. Maybe both. Anyway, I'm gonna go through here. Take my time, even though I don't really have to. You really don't want to get hit, however. And then it leads us to another trap. Gotta escape quickly. And then we go on this small platform. And Bowser is just gonna continuously fire his fireballs at us, with us having no means to escape. Until after like 10 seconds, when all of a sudden, a bunch of clouds and a cannon appear out of nowhere. That's your cue to escape, by the way. They will not be coming back. Ah, dang it. I didn't mean to get hit, but whatever. The level is over now. That totally... Down there, that totally was not a Star Wars thing, by the way. Totally wasn't. And that's the level. But there was quite a bit more to it than what it looks like, because of all the alternate passages and the secret ones as well. So I'll be showing it again later. Now it's time for Peach's Valor. This is completely, like, my most unique level, for sure. You have to use the power blocks to defend yourself from the bombs blowing up your shields, as shown right here. Your shields are not as durable as they may seem, so time your power blocks hits. When you actually escape is when that P-switch reaches you. And when you activate the P-switch, also the Lakitus get destroyed by the cannons up there. Kinda cool. So that was the tutorial area. Now we're gonna continue to the first level, which is not quite the same. Also, there's a chomp pit right down there. Yeah, so this is not quite the same. It's an area where you just need to last as long as you can. The Lakitu will throw P-switches, but if you set it up so that he cannot, then the area will end prematurely. Like, he got destroyed right there thanks to my buddies, and I didn't expect a change right here, but I guess that's a possibility. If you want to be Mario with a spiky hat, I guess you can. But now you're Peach. So, you're automatically set up, and now it's a completely different setup too. Much bigger area, and it takes much longer for the P-switch to get to you. Also, do not stand to the far left. If you stand to the far left, the P-switch will never, like, activate, which means you will wait much longer than normal before you're able to, like, get it. Anyway, yeah, so since this one lasts much longer, you have to set up your power block hits much more at a much more even pace. Make sure that you're standing in the proper position for the cannon to actually shoot the power block, by the way. Ah, jeez. Yeah, thank goodness. The chomps at the bottom I feel are ingenious of mine because they're set up in a way that it's like RNG is involved. Ah, jeez. Well, it's over. That was too close, however. Because one of my things that I'm supposed to stand on got destroyed. Anyway, yeah, that was Peach's Valor. I could have made it a bit longer, but I didn't want to overcomplicate it. Also, you cannot go back. Congratulations, Peach! You successfully protected the Mushroom Kingdom, or whatever the land you're in is. But all of a sudden, some stuff is breaking around. Cannot go back. Seems the level is not quite over yet. No, those pesky Mudge Koopas are at it again. They turned the flagpole into a freaking Koopa. And now, I'm gonna let the bombs do their job, really. I didn't mean to get hit. Yeah. So the bombs are actually supposed to be from the enemies, but they can be used to destroy the Magic Koopas for you, if you want. There we go. Ah, geez, seriously? How come you didn't get hit? By the way, you cannot stay down there because there's a grinder that will reach you if you try to stay down there. Whatever. Well, another level I failed to end as the character I was supposed to end with. But still. You guys thought it was cool? Next one is Ganons Trials, which is kind of disconnected, but it still tells the story. Ganon is training for his conquest of the land. This time you're playing as the villain, basically. Oh, by the way, there's a much more fun way to destroy Bowser Jr. here. Letting them melt into the lava. Also, I was really abusing the keys since the update that hit fairly recently. So you got a choice. 4 paths, and I originally meant for them to all be peaceful, as in you cannot get damaged or die from them, but only these two to the right are the ones that you cannot get damaged in. The ones to the left you can. By the way, I know some people probably don't know about the note block trick, but I tried to indicate it as much as I could. Here, this is a maze, but it's kind of impossible to fail it. In fact, it is impossible to fail it. It is possible to screw up, however. I tried to put arrow signs all over the place to confuse the player. Anyway, yeah, you need to reveal that vine and not fall down here. Yeah, there's an invisible block right to my left here. That's where it is. I think. But maybe, I don't know. Anyway, get the key. You need 4 of them. Yeah, because you need 4 because this is totally not based on a Yoshi's Island level. I assure you all. Incidentally, if you die, you have to start all over. So you probably want to start with the areas on the left first. For this red coin, you just gotta run. This one is fairly obvious. Here, you gotta jump from under. This one, just take your time. Keep running here. Someone doesn't know how to get this red coin, you just have to be running. Really. Seriously. This one. This. This red coin up there, you just have to be running. That's it. It's all tricky, however. Dang it. I was sure it was freaking easy. How come I can't reach it? There. You have to be running really, really fast. That's all you have to do. Going back, you probably want to take your time, because you don't necessarily are... Well, you actually will. You know what? I'm going to use the keys right now. Just to show that you get some rewards as you get deeper into the dungeon. Yeah. You can get a 1-up and another mystery mushroom through here. This is fairly basic. And then there's just this. Still need one more key. Right over here. In the most dangerous area, actually. Because here, the danger is that you might get crushed. And if you get crushed, you die instantly. I took a bit of a risk right there, but I made this level myself, so it's not too difficult for me. So yeah, the whole point of the title is that Ganon is trained for various situations here. That's what he's trying to do. You really want to take this midpoint, by the way, because this final area is kind of trollish, even though it was meant to be a puzzle. So you go through here. The end is in sight, but no, that'd be way too easy. If you pay attention, you can see that there's coins right down here. So you need to find a P-switch to be able to stand on that. And you can see there's a hidden block right here if you accidentally jump on this thing. And the arrow points to the left. So that's your hint. I was trying to make it decently subtle that you had to pay attention, but I think I overdid it, to be honest. Especially because you can only use that P-switch once. That's what annoyed me about the setup of the puzzle. You don't get second chances. By the way, if you go down this pipe, you will die. And if you hit this block, you're screwed. And you cannot go back down here because the coins are coins again. Anyway, the arrows point the way. It's fairly obvious. Then it's time for another boss battle with Bowser Jr. This time it's a bit more challenging, however. You do have a power-up in the field, so it's not impossible, but... Actually, just standing here, you can pretty much win instantly, yeah. I kind of wanted to not dare to be an exploit, but if you figure it out, good for you. And that's the end of the level. Yeah, here we go. There's a 1-up right there that no one can really get. So that's the Cool Conflict series so far. I kind of wish this level right here was a little less linear, but it's fine as is. What I really needed to fix was the final trial to not be like a one chance thing, you know? Anyway, Cool Conflict's Sinuses Mission. There's some alternate passages to have to show. So, if you choose to forego the destruction of the ship, you can sneak behind. Still dangerous, but it is an option. Also, all the clouds are for people who do not want to use the ship at all. That's an option as well. So that was fairly simple. By the way, if you continuously run here, there's no danger whatsoever. Okay, last time we went through the bad end. This time let's go through the good one, where Samus gets her ship back and goes on to destroy everything. And foil Bowser's plans. Both of these pipes lead to the same area. Bye-bye! Also, I think there's a secret around here. Yes. Why not? Because why not? This area right here could have used some touching up. Like, when I went to upload the level, I had not noticed that... Oh, seriously? I had not noticed that there was a chance for the chomps to get stuck right here, right in this area. One of them can get stuck and block your way, guaranteeing your death. Kind of crazy. Anyway, going through this area leads you to the part where all the clouds and the cannon is. And basically allows you to go all the way to the end at your own pace. So long, King Bowser. Ah, he got me. Well, that's fair enough. I mean, we all know what happens after that. Anyway, there's one more secret I have to show. Just hold on a moment. I have to start using the controller because the gamepad is almost out of power. So, one more secret, and I might not do it on my first try. If you pay attention to under you, there's cannons. Firing cannonballs. And if you use them properly, you can use them to finish the level early. I screwed up right there, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna succeed. It was intentional, by the way, that you can use the cannonballs down there to finish the level early. Screwed up again here. There we go. See? I put a sound effect right before the flagpole, which is what proves that this was intentional. Because I knew it was an option for some players. And that's that. I showed the IDs at the beginning, but I'm going to show them again. IDs. To play these levels yourself. What do you guys think? Do you guys think these are the good type of challenging levels? That they need to be refined, or they're just not your style, like Cool Conflict Speeches Valor? Personally, I think they're my best work yet. Like, overall, not the absolute best, but I enjoy this series so far more than any of my other levels. That's for sure. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video and hope you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.